Hi guys, I'm Tom Stevenson and this is my story. On August the 27th, 1993, the day before my mum's birthday, she gave birth to a star. That star happened to be me. I grew up in Nottingham, England, the same place as Robin Hood. Life gets a bit confusing when your local hero is a grown man in tights. I have a mummy and a daddy who both worked making books while I was growing up. Unfortunately, I have dyslexia, so I couldn't read any of them. But I'm glad I tried because I love books now. I also have a big brother who smells and licks stamps for a living, and a little brother who smells who is the best footballer in a league of very bad football teams. We all live together in a big house that my best friend now owns. More about that later. My granddad died when I was 3, and all of my family say that I remind them of him. He must have been pretty cool. I have an auntie called Jean who is the most amazing person on the planet. She taught me to knit and sew, and she lives alone in a big house where she stores all of her love. I still go to her house every weekend for salmon and vodka. Vodka. It was her daughter Carla that got me into watching South Park, where I decided that I love rude comedy. And Carla's sister Jackie is the world's greatest hairdresser. I also have a grandma who is really old. She has like a wrinkly face, like a stone in a peach. She's been given loads of equipment to help her walk, but insists on dragging her body around without them, on rage alone. As a child, I was a pretty bad kid. I was always in trouble and I was horrible to everybody. I wasn't bullied as a child, but I had no friends. So when I said, "Can I play football with you?" the position I played was the goalpost. Because I was so mean, I used to shout at my dad a lot, so we didn't get along. Then my parents split up because of the bad atmosphere I'd caused. I was really smart, even though I didn't work hard at it. I got an A star in maths, but the other day whilst watching Countdown, I thought that 8 times 2 was 14. I went to school and did everything from maths to physics and art and drama, but my favourite was music, so I helped to run the school's radio station. But the guy above me was a big smelly poo face who everybody liked that little bit more than me. His name was Alex. Alex is now my best friend and doesn't have a poo head anymore. But he does have a receding hairline, making him look a lot older than he is. You might know him as Harold in Grandad style. But still having no friends, I realised the world was a bad place because everywhere that I looked, there were giant dickheads. It was at this point I got some great nicknames. Number 1. Spare ruler, because I had 2 rulers. Number 2, Doctor Can't Measure, because somebody stole both of my rulers. And number 3, Gaylord, because apparently I have dominion over all homosexuals. I would have retaliated by giving them nicknames like Fanny Head or Bumhole, but I didn't want to get punched in the face. Knowing the world was an evil place, it was from there on I lived in my own little bubble where nothing affects me and nobody gets hurt. All I know is love, and the moment I stopped caring about everyone else being a dickhead, I was happy. And I haven't been angry in 5 years. I've been upset, but I mostly blame Pixar for making Toy Story 3 so sad. In older people's school, I met the coolest teacher in the world. He once surfed a shark whilst playing jazz synth in Norway. His name was Ben Pitts. He's been in 2 movies. He got me into acting and performing stand-up comedy. In his production of the musical Annie, I played the lead male role Daddy Warbucks, even though I never auditioned. I then went to university to study music technology, and as a result, I have worked with loads of celebrities like Danny Dyer, Jake Bugg, Katie Tunstall, Sven-Goran Eriksson. I started to travel the world where I can't remember most of the beautiful countries that I've been to because of the alcohol making me spend most of my holidays with my head in the toilet. And on one occasion I woke up from a hangover sleep with handprint tan lines where I'd fallen asleep in the sun. And that brings me to present day, where I'm super happy and super glad that you're watching this video. It goes to show that you don't know if you're good at something until you try it. But not drugs. Don't do drugs. You can be what you're expected to be, or you can take a chance and be anything you want to be. It's all down to you. I love you guys. Goodbye. Camera slap.